Hopefully things are going well for you. As for me, we're going to be doing a news story because, hey, like I said, I'm doing news videos pretty much separately because news gets too slow and I'm not having to wait for a big day where I'm having to compile news stories together. So, yeah, I've already stated this in my last news video talking about Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis, so let's go ahead and talk about what's going on in the anime industry. So, Kyoto Animation, or KyoAni for short, has decided to basically go to the official Twitter page for Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid's anime adaptation, and decided to go ahead and release an announcement. And this announcement is going to be about Season 2 of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Now, I did check out the official Twitter post, and of course, it's going to be entirely heavy on the Japanese language, but I did manage to use the translator, but also managed to make corrections to the translations. So, yeah, because when it comes to the translations, machine translations don't always do so good. So the only thing, if you're going to have to use something like Google Translate, you're going to have to, of course, end up having to basically correct every single grammar issue. And of course, as you can see here, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid Season 2 will be expected for a 2021 broadcast. However, Season 2 will be titled Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid S. And of course, the studio is teasing a new character for Season 2. And of course, as you can see in that key visual, in that screen cap of the official Twitter post, alright? And however, the official anime website has been pretty much updated following the announcement, and the studio will be Kyoto Animation. Kyoto Animation is basically coming back after having to deal with that arson incident back at 2019, which became heavily detrimental, and I don't want to go into further details because YouTube doesn't like that, and besides, the details were very, very grim. It was a pretty much brutally rough recovery, and plus, also, you got the situation going on with the current epidemic going down, and if anybody dares talk about it, YouTube doesn't like that as well. And of course, when you have all these factors combined together, that's where you're going to be getting your 2021 release for Season 2. But however, there's no specific date or specific season target for Season 2. All that we know is that, hey, it's coming 2021. Could it be like winter 2021 or spring 2021? I think summer 2021 would make a lot more sense considering the situation. But however, it would be nice. But I'm not going to be expecting Season 2 to be coming out like early 2021. Because that's like too much to ask considering the situation that was going down with Kyoto Animation, as well as that incident with the back at 2019 with arson. Now, Season 1 of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid debuted back at 2017, like early 2017, and it was simulcasted at Crunchyroll, but then Funimation got a hold of the rights to dub as part of a collaboration where Crunchyroll does the subs, where Funimation did the dubs, but unfortunately that wasn't to be the case anymore. Funimation started becoming its own simulcast with subs and dubs now because of the acquisition of Sony, and that led to the split between Crunchyroll and Funimation, so it didn't last that long. However, the anime is a reverse isekai about a dragon girl who maintains a human form and of course decides to become a maid to Miss Kobayashi, who was essentially the girl who saved Toru. And because Kobayashi saved Toru, Toru is like head over heels over her and will do whatever she can to be by Kobayashi's side. And yeah, it's basically Toru and her antics, but however, later in the anime, Toru and Kobayashi is pretty much joined by Kanakamui, Of course, everybody's favorite dragon Lolly. Not only that, but you also have Elba, which is basically like a water-type dragon, and of course Quetzalcoatl, which you can see that big busty lady you see a lot. Yeah. And then you have a dragon boy, well, actually a dragon butler who happens to go by Fafnir. And of course, he's that dark, mysterious individual. However, the anime is a slice of life comedy. And yeah, there is a bit of rom-com involved to it, but of course, it's just essentially the dragon girls and their antics. However, if you haven't seen Season 1 of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, go ahead and do so. Watch that anime. It is a fantastic, entertaining anime. Anyway, so what do I like about the anime? I pretty much like the animation quality, and pretty much there are some things that make the animation shine, and of course, I love the characters, and however, I love the comedy, and of course, I had a good time with this anime, and it's gotten like a 12-episode run for Season 1, and then there was like an OAV, which got simulcasted by Crunchyroll as well. I haven't seen that OAV yet, but I did see the show, Season 1. But I had a good time with Season 1, and I had a great blast. And now, my favorite characters are essentially Toru and Elma. However, I would like to see more of Elma. And pretty much the reason for that is essentially that Elma was basically, like, introduced, like, to Episode 8 and forward. And keep in mind, Season 1 had like a 12-episode run, and I haven't seen the OAV yet, so of course, when you haven't seen much of her enough, you're gonna want more of her. However, it's great to see KyoAni back on track, and it's great to see Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid back on track, because I really like that show. And hopefully nothing bad happens to it that could potentially affect Season 2 of the anime in a not-so-pleasant way. And I really hope things go well, and things don't go wrong. 2020 has already been pretty much a shit-tastic year. And as a matter of fact, I predicted that 2020 was going to be a shit-tastic year anyway. So, didn't surprise me at all. But, however, it's great to see Kyoto Animation back on track after the following situations that ended up happening. It is just, life happens, but however, on the bright side, like I said, it's great to see Kyoto Animation back on its feet, and it's great to see the anime series back on its feet. With that totally said, that is all, and I will be looking forward to you in the next video. Peace out.